Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Mr. Campbell from Mr. Campbell Rocks. We're going to walk through a brand new series of tutorials involving Canva, the amazing marketing, advertising, social media posting, calendar creating. It's got so many tools in there. They've added video in the past year. So we're going to walk through a series of tutorials starting with the very beginning. Let's jump in. It's arguably one of the most powerful and amazing intuitive creation tools on the web. So if you're an educator, we spend a lot of time designing things, making things, creating things, and what Canva has done is made thousands, if not millions, of templates that we can use. And if you have an educator account, it's important to know that you can get the pro version of Canva for free with an educator's email. If you do not have an educator's account, it's something that you would need to pay for. But today we're going to spend some time going through the home screen and kind of the navigation and where everything is and what it looks like. So when you log into Canva after you've created an account, across the top you're going to have a navigation bar on the top and you'll have a navigation bar on the left. So obviously when we click on home, that takes us to the home Canva templates. These are organized by themes, as you can see as we go across social media, personal, business, marketing, education. When I click on education, you can see that I have a bunch of different options here as far as what this looks like in my school. You can also see trending on what's happening here. I can go over to features. Now these are organized into groups such as photos, icons, print icons, different kind of apps, explore. You can download things, and this works on the phone as well, on an Android, iOS, Mac, or Windows. And there's the Learning Center where you can go through and learn how to create different things, and this goes into the higher level of details on different kind of marketing tools. And people actually use Canva as designers and marketers to create brand kits for companies. So then across the left-hand side, or the left sidebar, is you're going to have all of the projects that you're working on. So whether it's your project, something that's shared with you, things that you've put in your trash. I have a team. I have classwork, obviously, that you can assign out to students to have them build projects, whether it's a flyer, a poster, an infographic, or different things like that. I have our brand kit for our school, which has our school colors, logos, different things like that. So you can see here a school that I previously worked at. I have all of those designs there. Then when you click on Content Planner, it'll actually creates a calendar where you can plan your content and drop different things in. And you'll notice that it has things that are already put in there that are national holidays or international days of interest. So that's the left navigation bar. When I go back to home, you'll see they have all these options again. So below this, because I have an education account, these are all of the different items here in education. I have this little right arrow caret here. It kind of is like a slide bar, and it'll just slide across different options here. You'll notice here they even have Zoom virtual backgrounds. So if I wanted to create a Zoom virtual background, there are literally thousands of templates that I can go through. You'll see their birthday, Valentine's, holidays, different things like that. You'll notice that when I actually get into a project, my navigation bar changes. So when I go into an infographic, let's say, I now have the file. I have the ability to resize that file, and I can change the width, the height. I can change it to a video presentation, a 16:9 presentation, a Facebook poster. So you can actually convert items into different images or different sizes of items that you create. I have a back button, a forward button, and this is basically a all items are saved or all changes have been saved button because it's always saving. Canva also has the ability to print actual hard copy posters, vinyls, canvas pieces if you want to do that. I also have the ability to share any item with another person or people in an organization. So once I open a project and I start clicking on it, you'll also have your project navigation bar. So you'll have your colors here, you can animate this, you can change the position here. And the position is if I'm layering things, and we'll get more into that later. I can paint things different colors. I have the transparency on different items that if I want to change those, I can link things together, I can lock it. I can also add multiple pages. If I'm creating a slideshow, I can create multiple pages. So everything that you see in this initial project, now I'm going to 2-finger pinch and zoom in, everything that you see here is editable. I can edit the text, the handwriting, the color, the images, the logo. And you see these are 4 actually images all stacked on top of each other. So there's kind of a mini navigation when I'm in each one. So you'll notice that I've dragged that circle out now. And we'll realign that so it's in the center. But each one of these buttons has been created separately using the items over here. So when we get into templates, this will be all of your completed templates for a specific project. You'll then have elements. And again, they've labeled these as line, arrows, frames, circles, squares. So if I click on a square, it's going to pull out all the different types of squares that we have access to in Canva. Now, if you're on the premium or pro version, all of these will be available to you. If you're on the free version, there's a little button here that will appear that says free or paid for those different items. You'll see that some of them are actually little videos or have motion attached to them or GIFs. I can also upload any of my own text, right? So as I upload different images or projects here, these are images that I've created or logos that I've created as part of my brand kit, those are here. I can upload videos. I can also upload audio, which is a new feature in the past year that Canva has added. I can change to multiple different kinds of text. There's pre-made template texts. I can also just add subheadings or a heading or body text. And you can see that those 3 things have now popped into there. You'll see other projects that I have here, other folders I've created separately. We'll get into that later. And then if I go to logos, you can see all the logos that I have currently. So if I wanted to drag a former school logo in here and just kind of shrink this down, I could drag that in there. And we'll talk more about those later. Again, this has just been a quick tutorial on the navigation part of Canva. This is the first of multiple videos walking you through Canva and what it can be used for in the classroom, outside of the classroom, for small business. If you're here, it's most likely because you're an educator. If you're not an educator, I still love you. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you're here. But my heart goes out to the teachers that are spending time, their own time outside of school, creating projects, creating lesson plans, creating things that help their classroom run better, and more importantly, that help their kids learn.